Oh, hey! This is the calisthenics video, and also day 9 of the self-improvement journey. Even though I did not film when I woke up. I will get back to you after I'm done eating. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is this mic working? Probably not, because it's not connected to anything. So, basically, I've been doing calisthenics for about 2 years, and it's mostly how I built my muscle the way I already have it before I started going to the gym. Basically, all I have right now is from calisthenics, because I've only been going to the gym for like, I don't know, 4 months. So this guide will teach you how to get strong with calisthenics, and I guess the basics and the pros and cons of it later. So yeah, let's get into it. Now for the routine, I'm going to have you do push-pull legs. Push day will be targeting the chest, shoulders, and triceps. Pull day will be targeting back and biceps. And leg day, we'll be targeting legs. You're gonna want to do push, pull, legs, and then rest. Now on rest day, just don't work out. Except, now I wouldn't recommend just not doing anything. I'd recommend doing cardio or working on your core, which is very important. Push day is probably my favorite day of the routine. First up, we have 4 sets of just regular push-ups until failure. This is probably like the greatest exercise of all time. If you can get 20 reps before failing, I'd recommend you add weight by putting like heavy stuff in a backpack, or you can do a harder progression like archer push-ups, or you could do decline push-ups, or if you have dumbbells, you can do push-ups with those. Now for the next exercise, we're going to be doing pike push-ups. These suck. They're so painful and very annoying, but they're very good for hitting your shoulders and triceps. So just do 4 sets of these until failure. For the next exercise, you're going to be doing 4 sets of dips until failure once again. But if you can do, let's say if you can do 12 before failure, then I'd recommend you just add weight onto it. If you can't do dips yet, you can add resistance bands. If you don't have any resistance bands, you can do bench dips, but you don't have to have a bench. You can just do it on the side of your bed or on a chair or something. For the final exercise of push day, I'm going to have you do lateral raises. Basically, you just grab some dumbbell. If you don't have dumbbells, you don't have to do this. Or like you can just like put some weight in a backpack and just do lateral raises with that. But basically, you grab some dumbbells and then you just do like a wing motion thing. And you don't, like I said, you don't have to do these, but they're very good for making your shoulders appear wider and giving you more of that V taper. The V taper is like the pinnacle of looking aesthetic and having an aesthetic body. So next up, we have pull day. Now, pull day can be tough for a lot of people, but what's important is that you just keep pushing on, keep pushing forward. So for our first exercise, we have pull-ups. Now, if you don't have a pull-up bar, you can just do them on a tree, I guess. Or if you can't do pull-ups at all, I guess you can skip them, or you can use a resistance band on a pull-up bar or on a tree. We're doing 4 sets of pull-ups until failure. If you can do 12 reps before failing, then add weight. Next up, we have inverted rows. Now this is basically like an easier progression of pull-ups, but it also targets your mid-back and your rear delts, which are important. If you can do 20 reps, once again, add weight. Next up, we have 4 sets of bicep curls. If you don't have dumbbells, just use a backpack once again, put weight in it. Try to fail at 12 reps, but if you can get over 12 reps before failing, add more weight, once again. No. Training legs is really tough with just calisthenics. To be honest, when I was doing calisthenics, I just completely skipped leg day every single time. I do not recommend this. It is probably why my legs are incredibly skinny right now. Unless you want to do 500,000 reps of bodyweight squats, Just grab your backpack, add as much weight into it as possible without breaking it, and then just do that for 4 sets. Next up, we have standing calf raises, 4 sets until failure. You do not have to add weight to this, but I'd recommend that you add weight to it just to make it go by faster. And for the final exercise of leg day, you're gonna want to do 4 sets of glute bridges, which target your hamstrings, which are very important. They're like the bicep of the leg. If you can do 20 reps before failing, once again, add weight. And that's about it for leg day. Diet and resting is easily the most important part of muscle building. If you're eating and sleeping like trash, you will see absolutely zero progress. I'd recommend getting as much protein in as possible. Try getting like 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. To an extent, of course, if you're 300 pounds, you should not be eating that much protein. Matter of fact, lose weight first and then come back to this video. Also, when you're eating, please use your best judgment. Do not overeat, stuffing your face with bull crap that you find. Do not undereat. That's just terrible. That's just even worse. That's honestly even worse than overeating, because if you're undereating, there's no fuel for your body to rebuild muscle. I eat around 2,500 calories a day, or at least I try to. See your maintenance calories by using like a maintenance calorie calculator, and then add around 300 calories to that, and then that's your daily goal. That's your daily goal for the amount of calories that you would eat every day. Just so that your body has enough fuel to not only rebuild your muscles, but also make them bigger and stronger. Like I said before, don't stuff your face with high calorie garbage. Don't eat like 9,000 calorie McDonald's meals, 40 Big Macs, end up looking like Nikocado avocado. Alright, now for rest, try to at least get 8 hours of sleep every single night, because that rest is really important, because resting is when your muscle gets rebuilt. Your muscle doesn't build while you're doing the exercise, your muscle builds while you're not doing the exercise. Also, this is very important. Make sure you rest for 2 to 3 minutes between each set, just so that your muscles have time to recover before diving into your next set. Because if you do like 5 seconds of rest, your muscles will be fatigued before your next set, and nobody wants that. Alright, here's the pros for calisthenics. You'll gain a giant amount of strength. People will be flabbergasted at how strong you are. You get pretty strong with your body weight. You'll have much better muscular endurance. This means you'll be able to perform strenuous activity for much longer periods of time than others, like holding a plank or whatever. You will look a lot more lean. A lot of people want to look really lean and you'll be lean and shredded by doing calisthenics. That's mostly because like you don't want to be fat and doing calisthenics, because that honestly just that sucks. So doing calisthenics will get you leaner. I'd say you're less likely to be injured with body weight training than you would be with weight training, just because weight can just crush you automatically. That's not to scare you away from lifting, but it can injure you more than body weight training can. For the cons of calisthenics, you will not be huge, you will not look like The Rock, you will not look like Sam Sulek, you will not be like Rich Piana, you will not be that big. There's a limit to how big you can get with calisthenics. You will not be friggin' a bodybuilder with calisthenics. The worst con of doing calisthenics is that you will not be able to post a video of you hitting 315 on TikTok. So in conclusion, this is basically what I've done for the past 2 years in order to gain muscle and get stronger. If you do this routine and you implement everything I've told you, I promise you will see gains and you will see changes in yourself. Just make sure, for the love of God, please make sure you're eating your protein and getting enough sleep. I cannot stress this enough. If you do not get your sleep and you do not eat your protein, nothing will change. I swear, nothing will change at all. Matter of fact, you will become overworked and you'll be looking like a Jack Hanma from Baki. Alright? Before he took steroids. And also remember, just because you're not sore the next day does not mean you did not make progress. yeah, that's literally about it for this guide. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.